Hi my beautiful people, in this video I'll be showing you how to make authentic Nigerian stew using carrots instead of tomatoes. This stew is very delicious, so we'll be using fibrous carrots, not the small type but the big type that is very hard, and we'll also be needing some onions, garlic, ginger, bell peppers. I'll also be adding shombo, which is cayenne pepper, and also some habanero pepper. Actually, I'm just using 2 habanero pepper and it's quite hot. So first I'm going to scrape off the skin of the carrots and then cut in bits because I need to blend them. I'm also going to cut the peppers in bits so that I can blend it finely. Here is the protein I'm working with. There's fish, chicken and tripe. So first I'm going to be seasoning and parboiling my chicken and tripe. Feel free to use any protein of your choice. Although goat meat gives this recipe a different kind of unique, very delicious flavor, but here I'm just using chicken for today. So I'm going to parboil this for a little while. Notice that I'm parboiling without water at all. This is going to produce its own fluid. So here I'm adding my garlic and onions. So I'm going to leave this to parboil for a while. This is my carrots. It's been peeled, washed, and I also removed the seeds in the habanero pepper and the cayenne pepper. So I'm going to put everything in my blender and just blend it up nicely. So I'm going to roughly blend this. I don't want it so smooth, just the way I like my tomato stews. Like not too smooth, just have a little bit of bump here and there. So this is the result of the blending, and as you can see, it's not so smooth. So here I'm checking on my my chicken and tripe, and it has produced its own liquid. So now I'm adding more liquid to cook it. So I'm cooking this a little longer just because the tripe is a bit hard and also the chicken is a bit hard. So at this point my chicken is a bit tender and so is my tripe. So I'll be adding the fish to this whole thing and just boiling for 3 minutes because I'm going to fry it eventually. So at this time my proteins are ready and I'm just going to fry them. I really need to fry these because I need to use this oil to make my stew, my carrot stew, and it really tastes, it comes out really nicely. And also the tripe contributes. There's this taste and smell, aroma, that it gives my stew. I really like fried tripe. Yeah, it comes out really nicely. So here we are about to make the stew. I'm just going to first heat up my pan or pot, then add the oil I used in frying my proteins and add my onions and let it fry a bit till it's a bit transparent. I'm also going in with some garlic and allowing the garlic flavor, mix up with the oil and the onions. So is this delicacy catching your eye yet? Then kindly click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. So once the onions are a bit transparent, not burning but like has this color, I know that it's time to add my carrots mix. So I'm going to add my carrot mix and then I'm going to allow this fry. First I'm going to start on low heat and then turn up the heat. And here, instead of using my spoon to turn the mix, I'm just moving it around a little so the oil touches every part of the mix, and I'm just going to allow this fry. So here I'm adding some paprika and I'm covering a little because this splashes a lot of oil, so I don't want the whole place messy. So at this point I'm adding my stock, my protein stock, and I'm also going to let it fry a little more. So this whole frying process took about 20 to 25 minutes max. So here I'm adding my curry and my seasoning and every other thing you add for your stew. Just feel free to use as much seasoning as depending on your discretion. So for this recipe, it's important to use the fibrous carrots because that one is not too sweet. If you use the small ones, they're a bit too sweet, or if you use the carrots that's been in the fridge for so long that has soaked up water, you may not get the right result. So you want to use fresh but fibrous hard old carrots for this recipe. So at this point the oil is beginning to sail on top, so now I know that my carrot is well fried and my stew is getting ready. Ooh la la, guys. So here I've added my proteins and I'm just mixing everything together. I'll cover it for a little while to cook a little, and guys, our delicious carrot stew is ready. So I'm not discarding tomato stew. Of course, tomato stew has its own like really nice taste, but guys, you need to try this carrot stew. This carrot stew is a banger. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in my next video.